All right, more breaking news coming in pertaining to Nepal. Protesters offices, the Chief Minister's office and buildings in Janakpur on fire as violent protests in Kathmandu continue. This comes as multiple government buildings and officials and their residences continue to be vandalized and ransacked by demonstrators at this point in time. Mr. K.S. Tomar, expert on Nepal affairs, is joining us at this point in time. Mr. Tomar, your reaction to what's happening in Nepal, sir, that the country has seen its own share of internal tumultuous situations in the past as well. Is this the biggest one that we have seen in a few decades? Mr. Tomar? Mr. Tomar, are you there with us, sir? All right, there seems to be a problem. Mr. Tomar is not able to hear us. Arzu, my colleague, is joining us on the broadcast to talk more about this. Arzu, some disturbing visuals on our screens coming in. So many buildings have been set on fire. There does not seem to be a plan by the Nepali government to somehow manage this onslaught by protesters.
Well, definitely, Nepal is witnessing an unprecedented political and civil crisis. And in fact, there has been a massive unrest that is taking place. There were several government buildings that were set ablaze, whether it's about the municipal building or the former Prime Minister's residence or the President house residence. They were all attacked by the protesters. There were, security breach that have been seen in the Nepal. Also, there was a heightened security that is there. The security forces have tried to stop the protesters from moving to the sensitive areas, and that led to the crash between the protesters and the civil security forces. And right now, also, if we talk about the Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has officially resigned from his post following the days of the violent protests that have engulfed the capital and other regions. In the former statement addressed by the President, Prime Minister, he has, said that the current situation is abnormal and emphasized the need for a constitutional and political resolution as reason for his, resignation. The unrest began earlier this week, leading to the crash that left at least 19 people dead. Protesters targeted the key government institutions, including the parliament, the president's residence, the home of the former president, prime minister. So there were a lot of unrest that is being seen, and as the situation deteriorated, now in fact, what we're getting to know that the army chief reportedly has advised the Oli to step down, stating that the military stabilization would only be possible once the prime minister, will resign, and also now the army will take over to the entire situation. And situation will be taken under control amid the turmoil. A dozen of helicopters evacuated the government officials from the ministerial quarters to the safer place, to the Tirubhuvam International Airport. In fact, the protesters have reportedly called for disruption at the airport using fireworks, drones, and the laser light, causing difficulties for the incoming and the outgoing flights. So definitely on road, on airports, that several places in the Nepal are right now under security threats. There are protests that is taking place against the government, but now following all these things, the resignation of the KP Sharma, and that has thrown the Nepal into the political uncertainty. Yes, Vinny.